So recently, you and 50 have been going back and forth. I know you spoke a little bit about it on Vlad. I'm curious, for the people who don't know, like, obviously 50 opened up his G-Unit movie studios in your hometown.
Right.
He had like a weekend, right? It was like a whole weekend where people were coming to town and performing events, etc.
Right.
Your grudge with him was that he did not necessarily reach out to pillars of the community like you think he should have. Is that am I on track there?
You're kind of on track, but it started before that.
Okay.
The first thing he did when he came to the city, Shreveport, Louisiana has been called Ratchet City for a real long time.
Let's get ratchet. Yeah, let's get ratchet. Yeah, for sure.
So you know about it.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing he did when he came to the city, everybody opened their arms and welcomed him.
Right.
And then he said, "No more ratchet in my city. We getting this ratchet shit out of here."
He said that out of his mouth?
Out of his own mouth with his lips and teeth and tongue.
Wow.
And a radio host said, "Hey, man, you know, they kind of crazy about that. You know, that's their thing." He said, no, we got to get that out of here. So I reached out immediately, like, "Hey, we need to sit down and have a talk." I didn't get no response. So now I'm getting calls from my neighborhood. And they saying, "Hey, what's wrong with 50 saying Ratchet is dead and ain't no more Ratchet City?"
Right.
Like, that's kind of disrespectful, don't you think?
Right. No.
So I didn't pay no attention. And then I seen a sign that the news posted that said 50 Cent cancels Ratchet City. I'm like, oh, they going crazy with this shit. Okay, fuck all the money fuck all of that. Fuck all the shit. You being disrespectful. This is straight disrespect. So that's how I took it. So now when I see you do the event and you don't involve no Ratchet City artists on the main stage, I'm looking at it like, so it's even more of something that's snowballing in my mind that you're against this ratchet movement.
Which
if I go to the Bay,
it'd be like coming to LA and being like, no more gangster rap.
Or going over
Going to the Bay,
saying,
no hyphy shit.
Yeah, and all that hyphy shit is out of here.
Dead.
And if you listen to my song, the Ratchet remix, E40 on there, he say, "Hey, baby."
Yeah, I mean he's on.
He say Ratchet mean hyphy like where you stay.
Yeah, I mean he's on the A Baby remix.
So this something that been understood. Right. And it takes somebody like 50 who don't understand the culture of the South. All he sees is, oh, I could buy these buildings and make a bunch of money and give a couple people something.
I'm assuming the real estate market in Shreveport is a lot more affordable to open up a studio than if you were to go to LA.
Super cheap.
Yeah.
Super duper cheap. And the city was trying to like beg somebody to take that building because they built it for purposes of helping the community. It was non-profits involved with it. It was supposed to be teaching the community, and a lot of stuff was supposed to happen and never happened. So they needed that to be taken off of their hands because it was just sitting and nobody was doing nothing with it. So it was actually a good idea, and it was the perfect idea, you know what I'm saying, for him to do that. But I'm down with all of that, but we just got off on the wrong foot with him disrespecting this ratchet shit, because my first album was called 5150 Ratchet. I got homeboys that's named Ratchet Life that's dead and gone. Right. My partners created a whole record label based off of this culture. You know what I'm saying? He got sentenced to life and ended up giving the sentence back and coming home to seeing you saying that ratchet shit is dead, and he just got home this year, like, and he thought he was coming home and to get his shit back popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you really just you saying
so that was where things got on the wrong foot. Immediately.
So now, when I see the event go down and no Ratchet City artist is involved, and I don't see no homage being paid to the city.
Because who all performed? Was it like anybody?
It was a bunch of people.
Anybody from Louisiana?
Like it was some people from Louisiana, but it was nobody. No. It was an artist from Louisiana, but it was nobody from Shreveport. Right. My thing is you saying this is your city. You saying this what we're gonna call this city.
Yeah, you gotta kind of help
call this city. So. Right. Put some of who is the artist in your city that's popping? What's the neighborhoods in your city, since you're saying this your city and we ain't gonna call it Ratchet City? What's the problems in the community? You know what I'm saying? I understand you doing your parties and all of that, but what the fuck is they gonna help to youngsters that's out here shooting and killing each other? You could fool a bunch of dummies with, oh yeah, I'm finna, people gonna be able to work for my studio, so I'm about to help the community. Bro, if you ain't building a big ass industrial company and hiring 1,000 and thousands of people, then you're not about to put no significant dent into the problem that's happening with a lack of jobs in the community.
I
So what he got is a marketing agent that I had hired working with me at one time, and what they know how to do is put a message out to the community and make them really understand the message and take it and put it into their perception. He got somebody that I used to have working for me, and he was the head of marketing, and his whole thing is marketing is perception and what you can make people believe. People so slow, they don't see plays happening right inside of their face. I'm the type of person to where I make immediate demands. If you're going to sell me a dream, I don't want the dream. I make immediate demands for you understand? If
Right.
I'm doing business with somebody.
My thing, actually, real quick. Yo, Gaffy's dropping something off. I'm going to give you my phone. Just text him to walk in and hit the gate. Just tell him to go to the back. Just tell him to bring it straight to you so we don't stop recording. My thing is did you attempt to like maybe reach out and like before things got
I reached out a few times like, hey, we need to sit down and talk. I never got a response.
Right. Who did you reach out to though?
I reached out to him, and I actually spoke to his right-hand man.
Yayo?
Nah,
Renee? Or?
A guy that we both know in common that I brought to the city that ended up bringing him to the city.
Got it. So I guess that's my thing is like, I think two things can be true at the same time. It can be true that he was a little disrespectful with the getting rid of Ratchet City. And it also can be true that he's bringing industry and jobs to the city, right?
I mean, he got a studio so that if you can act and you want to be in a movie industry, it's definitely going to be a plus to you.
Well, I mean, with acting, like, look, I live in Burbank where there's studios everywhere. There's light people.
Right.
Costume people.
So it's definitely, if you want to be in the industry, then it's definitely going to be a good thing for you.
Right. Yeah, even if you like can build shit.
Right.
Like,
Any involvement in the movie industry is going to be a good thing.
And
for
I think that, like I said, both things can be true. Like he could have approached things differently, but he also is bringing what seems to be some opportunity to us.
But it don't matter how much opportunity I bring into your house. I got to respect the people inside of your house. If I walk into your house just because I'm the person who finna pay for the food today, that don't mean I get to swing my dick around and talk to the people.
Do you think he's been disrespectful to the people of the city, or do you just think he kind of slighted the hip-hop
culture? The culture. So, and the culture is created by the people. We are the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I speak for the people, not the internet, but I speak for the people who don't even know how to work Instagram. You know what I'm saying? The actual community, like.
After you guys got into your dispute, has there been any conversation outside of the internet back and forth?
Nah, it ain't been no conversation.
Nothing. Yeah, I think it'd behoove 50 to if he's got a business in a city like Shreveport to talk to somebody like you, like and at the very least clear up any of the disrespect,
I just want you to understand that this is an actual culture. I would never go out here and tell the Bay we ain't calling this the Bay no more. I would never go to New York and say we ain't calling this the Big Apple no more.
Right.
You can do the biggest shit in the world, but you can't fucking put respect last. You gotta respect first, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you're doing $1 billion deals. Show that you got some fucking respect, bro.
Right. No,
show that first.
Right.
I don't walk in a room with my wallet. I walk in the fucking room and say, how you doing?
Shake your hand. Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, yeah.
I don't walk in and say, all this shit on the wall ugly, we need to take this shit down.
Right.
I might think that, but let me work my way in and talk to the people who did that and let them know my idea.
Right.
Hey, man, I know you had a lot of time that you put into that wall with your face, but I think it'd be better if we do this like this. But I'm not about to just walk in here and rip this fucking bootleg Kev sign off the wall.
Right.
Because I'm the new dick swinging in town.
Would you be open to having a conversation and kind of educating him on where he might have mistook?
Yeah.
Well, that's important.
Definitely.
Yeah.